Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you new, my name is Dee. I'm a Saint Beauty artist, a DIY lash enthusiast, and a lover of all things beauty. So here on my channel, I do a ton of videos on DIY lashes. So I'm assuming that's why you clicked on this video, because you're interested to see what I've got going on. So if you're looking for tips and tricks and different brand reviews, different lash styles, then definitely make sure that you subscribe, because I've got a ton of videos already, and I have a ton of videos planned for the year of 2023. So definitely make sure you hit the subscribe button and join the family. So today's video, I'm really excited. For those of you who don't know, I am a big Linx Lashes lover. So they are by far my favorite lashes to wear. I think that they're super consistent, they're super affordable, and their styles, everybody, the number one question I always get is, what is my favorite lash style by Linx Lashes? And I just cannot pick a favorite. I love every single one of them. So one of the videos that I do have coming up soon is I have every single one, all the different styles in my collection. I'm gonna be doing kind of like a compilation video of showing me wearing the different styles, because I'm really interested to see which ones I prefer, because every time I put a Linx Lashes lash on, I'm like, okay, this is my favorite. So I really want to see kind of like a side-by-side video, side-by-side graph, that sort of thing, of what it looks like on like the different styles in my eyes, to figure out which style I like the best. Not really the most important thing in the world, but I'm just curious. So stay tuned for that video. So this video is going to be on their new lash style. This is the N6. So this just dropped. They had 2 lash styles drop. I did pick up both of them. I will be doing the second one in another video, upcoming video, but this is the one that just dropped. So if you don't know anything about Linx Lashes, they are super affordable. They come in a ribbon. So most lashes, and of course I don't have anything, most lashes come like in a lash pack, almost like falsies do. These are in a ribbon, and you do need a scissors, some scissors to cut them. So you can purchase the scissors off of their website. These are super cute. They're gold, in case you're into that, or you can just do regular scissors. But you want pointy ones, rounded ones, it doesn't matter. Preferably ones that are small like this, because the band is super intricate. So you want to make sure that you have a scissor, the scissors are small enough to get in between those little clusters. So anyways, so let's go ahead. I want to show you guys the lashes. And what I want to do is I want to show them compared to the N3s, which look to me to be the most like these. So we've got the N6s, you can see here. They are super fluffy, awesome quality. That's one of the things that I love about them, is their lashes don't feel like plastic. They feel very mink, they feel very soft, no matter what style you get. So this is the N3s, and when I was kind of comparing them, this to me looked like the most similar as far as darkness, but the N6s, you can see, are just a little bit more fluffy at the end. So if you're wanting something a little bit more delicate at the end and not so of like a bold lash all the way through, then I think the N6s will be what you want. This one is definitely more volumized at the top than this one, so this should give you more of a romantic look, I guess. But I want to show that. Then I also have, like, here are the H2s. So the N6s are on top, the H2s are on the bottom. These have the wispiness to them, but this one are definitely more wispy throughout. And then I also I was trying to look at styles that were similar. And then also the N2s are a little bit similar. So you can see here, these are definitely more spiky and a lot darker, but they have that kind of wispiness to them. And then last but not least, the H1s. The H1s and the H2s are more hybrids. So again, this one definitely has a lot more wispiness to it. This one is a little bit more controlled. So just want to show you kind of the differences. But what I'm going to do is kind of what I do with all my videos. I'm going to go ahead and put them on. I'm going to speed up this process because I've done so many videos of kind of talking through how to apply them. And this video is particularly for just a review, first impressions of the lash. So in full disclosure, the stuff that I'm using, I did already pre-cleanse my lashes with the Lashify pre-cleanse. This is the one that I have. I've used it. It works fine. I'm going to be going in with the Linx scissors, like I mentioned before. I'm going to be using the Lilac Street wand. I am going to be going in, if I can find it, with the Linx glue. This is by far my favorite glue. Just picked up a brand new one. This is brand spanking new, but super excited. And then I have the Linx Glaze. This is a sealer and bonder. So those are the tools that I'm using today, but I'm just gonna go ahead and speed up this process and then come back and let you guys see the finished look. Okay, one thing real quick while I'm noticing, and it's not a bad thing, it's a little bit different. So if you see here, let's grab, these are the N3s. And you can see there's almost like a definite stop of where you should cut with the clusters. Like this is a cluster, this is a cluster, this is a cluster. But when you look at the N6s, there's not a distinct like separation. It's almost like it's one thing. So that could be annoying to some people, I think, because when I was kind of going through, I was like, oh, I don't know how big to do them. But the benefit to that is you can do them small, you can do them large, you can really do whatever you want with them. But I just wanted to point it out that as I was cutting them, I did realize that there's really not a distinct cluster. Down here, it gets a little bit more distinct, but down, like, when you're looking at it and cutting it, there's not like a distinct, like, okay, this is when this one starts and this one ends. Okay, so that is it. That is the final look. They are so, so pretty. They are super, super fluffy, super easy to put on. I forgot to tell you guys a little bit about them. So like I said, they were new. They retail for $16. So for the regular lashes, like the what are these? The N6 or N3, they retail for $12. So these are $15. They are a little bit more pricey. You do get the same amount, but they are just a little bit more expensive. So if that bothers you, then obviously get one of the other ones. They're pretty. They are super fluffy. You guys saw me add another cluster here. So one thing, again, like I mentioned, a lot of people's eyes are not the same width. So I never noticed it until I was doing DIY lashes and I was like, what the heck? I can't do the same thing. So for this eye, I do have to add a small little cluster to make it look even on this one. But also when I'm fusing them together, I'm pulling the wand up like this, because these lashes like to go out straight. Even if I curl them, they just go straight. So how I combat that to make them look the same is I will actually kind of curl them up when I'm fusing them. And then that way they're more curled, similar to this one. They are never going to be perfect. So if you are OCD, give it up, because you're never going to get your lashes to be 100% perfect, because each eye is going to be slightly different. The biggest tip that I can give you is play with it. Figure out what works for you, play with different lash things, fuse a different way, and figure out what works for each of your eyes, because it may be slightly different. So don't give up, definitely. These are These are a game changer. I absolutely love them. I struggled. I could never do falsy lashes. And when I put them on, they were always uncomfortable. And I had like the band all squinched up and I really couldn't get them to match. And I couldn't figure out why. And then when I started doing DIY lashes, I was like, oh yeah, it's because my eyes are actually slightly different shape. You would never notice them just looking at me, but, or maybe you're like going like this on the screen and going, oh yeah, her lashes are, or her eyes are different. But this one's a little bit shorter than this one, just the way that we are, not perfect. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave any comments below. If you need tips, tricks, struggling with them, want recommendations, please leave those down below. Until next time, bye.